Alright, Klondikers, I got this cleaned out, found everything. There are 6 metal plates, or piles of plates. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I gotta tell you, I came in here, I could not get down this side. I couldn't get. Well, let's just do this again. I came in here, and on either side are the metal plates, but I couldn't get down this way, so I had to come straight down through. I found this little nook here, and then we came down through here. I could only go up to here, but if I went over here, around, and down, and that's how I opened everything up. And I took nothing of the big stuff, so it's easily to open up if you are new. So now I got to get it cleaned up so we can see where everything is, because there's one of the suitcases with tickets in here. I'm assuming there might be more, but I haven't seen them yet. But there could be. So let me clean the rest of this out and I'll show you what I find. Alright, I got the next section done. There are 2 suitcases with tickets, so we'll grab both of them. Fantastic. So we're halfway with the tickets now. We're at 140 and we need to be at 280. Then there's 6 piles of metal, or metal plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Excellent. We're going to go get it so we can build the first stage of the aircraft. So let's do that. Stage 1, repair. Thank you. Okay, let's see what it says. Here we go. Almost done. We need an engine. Almost done. Gloria, why don't we give it a test run? I'm kind of nervous to fly in it. Don't worry, we're not taking off. Well, in that case, I'm not worried. But how will we find your mom? We will need an engine. Or someone who can build one. Why not use your plane? Mine's not built for long distance flights. Okay, so we need engine parts, 60 of them. Alright, I guess we're opening this up and moving on. Well, that ain't gonna work. I need 25. We got it now. Open sesame. Ooh, I see lots of iron over here. It's Professor. Thank you. The gravitational force between 2 objects is proportional to their mass. Wait, is this the School of Young Physicists? Or the Academy of Eternal Naps? Shh! There's a class going on. Don't disturb the students. If we stay quiet, we'll fall asleep too. You didn't find the law of attraction fascinating? We believe children need to be presented with information in more accessible ways. Maybe even playful. Well, then I'm listening. Let's start by getting the kids back first. Okay, what do we got to do? Wake up the children at the desk. The child at the desk in Newflight Park. Call the scattered children. So we got to find 2 more children. Okay. And what's this? We can't do that. Professor? He's going to need energy to wake up. We ain't doing that yet. We're going to find the other 2 children first. They got to be out here playing. Alright, let me look for them. Alright, Klondikers. I took most of all the smaller things out. 50s and 45s. I took 180 for a tree that was over here. But you see, we opened up most of everything. We found the 2 children. There's one here and one over here. So we have all the children now, and this one we have to wake up. And also we found the planetary machine that we need for the construction trust, so we have that. We still have to build the garden house here, and that's the last thing we have to do in the construction trust for today. Okay. So, like I said, we got everything cleaned up. We just have to take the trees out and then work at all this stuff here. Whew, there's a lot. And I'll probably get called away again. There's one suitcase. And this is where we're going next after it. So you can see we probably got, well, we're right at halfway. We'll be a little over half once we get this here section done. So I'll clear this and then I'll be back to show you more. Alright, I got this area cleaned out. Let me get my airplanes quick. We got them. And I found the little boy here. We have to call him back with 10 energies. And there's a little girl over here. And then there's one sleeping that we're going to wake up. Okay. I've got something exciting planned for the kids. A lecture on momentum conservation. That'll knock everyone out cold for sure. Can we do something simpler? Like making a toy train move? Sure. Would that really interest the kids? That'll interest even us. And after that, maybe we can help us make something else, like an airplane. Easy peasy. But first, we need to keep the kids busy. Okay. So we got them. We're going to grab the 2 tea sets. We have 2 of them. Awesome. Then we're going to grab the oil barrels, which now oil has become very important in my game. Okay. Then we have 2 suitcases with tickets. There's one there and one over here. Alright. Then we have 4 red gifts to pick up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. Oh, we have another suitcase, so there's 3 of them all together. And I did put that on the screenshot. I just got back from dinner, so I'm out of place right now. Okay. And then we have the planet machine. And this is a spinner with a green stone on it. So let's give it a spin. We got some rocks. Okay. So now we got all the students' attention. We have to click on the train table. We need narrow pipes and magnets. Okay. So that means that we are now moving on. So here's what we need. Collect narrow pipes and Newflight Park. Collect magnets. So we need magnets and pipes, 5 of each. And then we have to come back to the table. The train table. So open sesame, let us in. We're in. There's the first set of pipes. But we need more than one. We need 5. So let me clean out this section and find the 5. Alright, Klondikers, I found everything. Now I just got to clean everything out. So we need 5 pipes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the magnets, let's see where they all are. I thought there was one down here. Yeah, there is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and all the way up 5. I found 2 suitcases. 1. Where's the other? 2. There might be more. I have to look around. So now I got to get this all cleaned out. So where do I get the energy from? That's the question. Alright. Well, let me go figure this out. It can't be too hard. Because these trees are 100 each. So I guess I'll get rid of them and try to clear it up as much as I can. So I can collect everything. These are what, 75 each. Alright. Just let you see. We're getting there. This is, wow, a lot of resources this week. A lot of resources. Alright, I got this whole section cleaned out. And there is 5 narrow pipes and 5 magnets. So we'll go up here. We'll grab the oil. There's a T set. Because I did this in 2 screenshots. Here's a golden barrel. We'll pick that up. Thank you. And then up here there was 3 narrow pipes. Alright. And then 1 magnet. And then we have a suitcase with tickets. Alright. And that was on the first screenshot. This here's the second one. There's 2 narrow pipes. We'll grab them. Great. Then we have oil and another suitcase with tickets. So let's grab that. And we have a golden chest. We'll grab that. Excellent. Okay. And then we have 4 magnets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there was a lot of good resources. Again, I collected lots of rocks, lots of clay, and some coal. Okay, we have it. So now we can go back over here and place it. Thank you. Okay, let's see. The kids seem to love it. And I'm so happy my lessons are proving popular. The next topic to explore is the law of attraction. I'm going to teach it in an informal setting, for example, under an apple tree. Tell me what you need. We're having trouble with an airplane engine. What kind of trouble? We don't have one. No problem. You have me. We'll quickly assemble an engine. All right. And we have to spin this. Aha. Thank you. So 10 tickets for 1 spin. Okay. Awesome though. Alright, Klondikers, it's time to go in here. We're at almost 80%. We're at 78%. So I'm going to release this, and then I'm going to show you what's in here. We'll click it though. It's no big deal. Okay, and what are we going to do here? Collect engine parts, okay? And continue repairing the old plane. Alright. So we're getting engine parts. And I'm sorry I didn't have this done yesterday, but my daughter's been around and we've been hanging out together. So I've been having a really nice time with her. It seems that Thursdays is always something else going on besides Klondike. I cannot stop it. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks everybody. Happy Klondiking.